Hello everyone, welcome back to Thrifted Living. My name is Kieran. I would like to share with you a really fun video today. So if you can see, I'm wearing a very sparkly dress that I got at the thrift store. I've been wanting to wear this dress for so long and I finally found a reason to wear it. Even though I'm not going anywhere, I'm just at home spending the day doing some crafting. I want to wear this because today's video is going to focus on Dollar Tree disco balls. So I found these recently in the party section at Dollar Tree. They are absolutely stunning. I have thought of 3 different DIYs that I can do featuring these disco balls. So the first project I would like to share is a candle holder. So I'm going to be taking 3 disco balls and stacking them on top of each other to create a candle holder. And then at the top, I'm going to cut a hole and then be able to set a candle in it. The thing that's great about these disco balls is that they actually are made of styrofoam. So fingers crossed, it shouldn't be too difficult to cut through them. Do I want to take them and stack them on a candle holder like this? Or do I want to flatten out the bottom and then stack them like this? I think I want to just flatten the bottom because then I feel like it's kind of adding an extra layer of like height to it that I don't really want. And I really want it to be like just a disco ball candle holder. I have a hot glue gun ready to go. I do anticipate these little pieces of glass might fall off. So if you're working with these, make sure you're careful because they are sharp. I have an X-Acto knife that I need, and I'm gonna go grab the candle that I plan on using. I found 3 different size candles. They're all the flameless candles, and I got them all at Dollar Tree. So I have like the tiny tea votives, I think you would call them. This one that's a little bit bigger, and then this one that's a lot bigger. And I think this is going to be too tall. This one might be okay because it's also silver. I'm kind of more drawn to the tea votive. I am going to take this little hook off the top and I'm going to cut a hole in the middle of it to fit that. Going in between these top ones. And any extra pieces of glass that are left, I am going to save so that I can use them for other parts of the project. Oh, there we go. So I got that top part out. So let's see how wide this is. Some of it pulls out pretty easily and other parts need to be trimmed a little bit. All right, so let's measure this now, see how we're doing. I think I want to try to have it so that a little bit of the flame is sticking out. So let's see. Still a little too narrow. I sort of took my X-Acto knife and just scooped out the bottom of this a bit. All right, let's see. Not bad. What do you guys think? So now I'm going to make the next layer. I want this to be 3 tall. I need 1 more. Okay, it'll be kind of like that. It's gonna be pretty. So I'm going to just hot glue a couple little pieces of glass back on here. Now I'm going to line it up. So I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue right here in the middle. I'm going to try to put a decent amount of it here too. And now, whoa, I'm either going to have to flatten the bottom of this one or put something around the bottom to like make it stay up. I do have some of these little glass marbles. I'm not going to have it sitting on the marbles like this. I'm going to actually have it sitting down and then glue the marbles to just sort of keep it in place. I plan on doing 4 and we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to do the base before I add this next layer on. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there. And now I'm going to just slide it right in here. Put another little bit of glue. Do another one just like that. Now we have the 4 marbles on the bottom to keep it from sliding around. We're going to try attaching this to it. Put some glue here and try my best to line it up. And now let's just see what the candle looks like in it. So cool. I love it. It's so sparkly. The first DIY is done. It's so cool. I love it. What do you guys think? Here's the first DIY that I finished. It's this really fun disco ball candle holder. I really love the dimension that it has with the 3 different disco balls, one on top of each other. I also really like the marbles and how I'm using those as a stand kind of. I wasn't sure that I wanted to do that, but I really like the simplicity of it, and I also like that they're clear. I think that really adds a lot of interest to this piece, but it also doesn't really take anything away from the piece because you don't even really notice them, I don't think. So I love this right here and the little candle on top. I'm not thrilled about the candle on top. I don't know what else I would have done, but what would you guys have done? Would you have kept the small candle or done a different size? Let me know, but I am really happy with how it looks. I think it's really pretty. Let's get started on the next DIY. I have a box of these faux succulents that I got at Dollar Tree quite a while ago. And what I plan on doing is making maybe 1 or 2 little planters using these succulents. What I think I'm going to do to attach these is I'm going to take them and I'm not going to remove a lot of the little pieces of glass because I plan on just being able to try to stick this in there to keep it like attached. So let's try to do that. Let's take off one of the pieces or 2 of glass. I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and like pre-cut it a little bit to hopefully make it a little easier to put the piece in. I'm trying to make it so it bends down a little bit because it kind of just sticks out. Okay, there we go. So there's one. I do think I will glue them in, but I'm going to wait until I'm happy with how they look. I might even just glue them to the side to kind of keep them down because they don't really want to stay down. Do another one over here. I like how it's sort of like different lengths. I think I'm going to start gluing them on because it's really hard to get a good idea of what they look like because they're not staying like they would be if they were glued. So put a little hot glue in that hole, and now I'm going to put like a tiny little dot of hot glue down here. I'm going to hold it for a second because it's only a really small amount of hot glue. That one's good. Little hot glue here, another little dot of hot glue. I think I will also do the little glass feet again for this one. I think it'll make it look really pretty. And then the part that still has some of the styrofoam visible, I'm going to take and use some of the little leftover pieces of glass to hide that a little bit. That's what it looks like with the succulents on. It's so pretty. I love that. So now right here, there is an empty space, if you can see right there, that needs some of the little pieces of glass. That looks great. I think I like this one the best so far. I haven't done all of them yet, but I like this one. So I'm going to do the same thing with the glass being used as like the base. Right, so I'm going to try to do 4 like I did with the other one. Putting it flat down and then grabbing a bead and just sticking it on there. These aren't beads, these are marbles. I don't know why I've been calling them beads. I'll do another one. So instead of doing 4 for this one, I actually only did 3. Pretty. I love it. I just love the combination of the green and the sparkle. Absolutely adorable little disco ball planter with faux succulents from Dollar Tree and the little marble feet. And it's so cute. I love the little bit of sparkle that it adds to this space. This is where I keep my planner and a journal and things like that. And I just love it. I really like the combination of the greenery with the sparkles, and I really like these succulents too. I forgot that I had them. I think it adds a nice little sparkle to this space. The last project I'm going to do is like a chandelier kind of. I have these baskets that I got at Dollar Tree a while ago, and they have this hanging spot right here. So I'm just going to take that off of this. I'm also going to be using one of these photo frames that I found at Dollar Tree recently. I think they're really pretty, and they have them in gold. They have them in gold and in black, but I'm going to use the black one because I'm going to take this chain, attach it to this photo frame, and then I'm going to use Omniflex high strength line to then attach the disco balls to this. I'm hoping it works. The first thing I'm going to do is take these off. The great thing is that it has a little spot you push down and you can take them off just like this. So now I have this 3-section like hanging device. I'm going to attach it to 3 of the parts of this. So first I'm going to take this photo part out. It was actually glued right there in the middle. I'm going to try to take this off the chain. It's gonna be a little hard to get it out, or not. I was like, it's gonna be so hard, but it really wasn't. I'm going to take this, and I think I will try to utilize that little hook and see if it'll fit. Yep, that one fits. Put that one here. Okay, so So we have that one on. Might even take a little piece of glue and stick it there just so it doesn't slide around. So I have all three, but as you can see, the one that's hooked here, it's not sliding anywhere, but the other ones are like sliding all over the place. I'm gonna take a little dot of hot glue and put it here. Actually, put a little bit more hot glue on there. Just gonna let it sit there for a second. Okay, that's not bad, I would say. So now what I'm going to do is I have 4 disco balls. I think I'm going to put one in the middle, and then I have spots for 3 to go on the outside. So I'm going to get my fishing wire. I think the one in the middle I want to be shorter, or should it be longer? I'm going to take it and put it through the hook right there. I double knot it. I'm going to take this and tie it spot in the middle. Try to have it like triple knotted. All right, let's see how long that is. So then I can make it a little bit shorter through here. Maybe I'll do like here. I think I'm actually going to take and put like a loose tie in it, like a loose knot, just so I can adjust the length. I think I want it a little bit higher up. I'm going to kind of tie it around this other part to keep it where it needs to be. I'm going to cut off the excess because it's just getting really tangled and hard to get a good idea of what it really looks like. All right, so I have 2 of them right now. I have a good idea. I should put some greenery on this. Anyway, I'm going to take this and I'm going to finish the other 2. I'm pretty much just going to make 2 more that are shorter. So this is the longest one, next longest, and then 2 others that are shorter. I was able to get the chandelier set up. I have 4 of the disco balls on it. They are at varying heights. Everything's sort of like focused in the corners. So I have the 3 hooks on the one side, and then on the opposite corners, I have the 3 of the disco balls, and then there's 1 in the center. I was going to just leave it like this, but I think adding some greenery to it could be really nice. I'm going to add 3 of this particular greenery that I got at Dollar Tree. It just says hanging greenery bush. So I'm going to attach it to the part with the hook. I'm going to cut this part off the bottom stem, and I'm going to try to attach the 3 pieces separately. It's going to add a nice like natural vibe to it, and I really like the contrast of the glass and the sparkles with like the greenery. So I'm going to start by trimming off the stem part of these plants. So I am cutting that extra little piece of stem off because I don't need it. So now I'm going to hot glue around the hook right there. So there are 3 different sizes. So I'm going to do the long one on the one side. I'm just going to hold it there for a second, let the hot glue sit for a second. The second longest one, I'm going to put it on this side. And I can always trim off any of the extra that's kind of sticking out around the back, but you might not even notice it. And the shortest one, I'm going to put right here in the middle. Let's take it off the door for a second, see how it looks. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. I love it. I'm going to continue that with the other 2 sides that are left, and then I will check back in with you guys when it's done. I like this project. This one's really fun. I think I'm going to put it in the bedroom in this one corner that we have, just for like a little extra light. At first I was just going to make this with, I think I already said this, with the disco balls. After I did this one and saw how pretty the greenery looks with it, I wanted to make sure I did another one with greenery. All of the plants are attached. Let's see how it looks. I think it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I think this might be the prettiest thing I've ever made with Dollar Tree products. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit for a minute, and then I'm going to get ready to display it in the bedroom. Here is the absolutely beautiful chandelier. This was definitely my favorite project from doing all 3 of them. I love how the greenery looks with the sparkles. It's so pretty, and I love the different like levels of it. I have it attached with a really like strong command strip up there, and then 2 command hooks. It's just so pretty. I'm so happy with how it turned out. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing some fun disco ball DIY projects. In the comments below, let me know what your favorite project was from today. And if you try any of these DIYs, please share pictures with me on Facebook at Thrifted Living or on Instagram at Thrifted Living YouTube. I would love to include pictures of your projects in my videos. I'm really excited to be sharing a consistent schedule with you guys. Just as a reminder of the schedule that I have now, on Monday I share Make It Monday videos, which are DIY videos. videos. Wednesday, I share a Dollar Tree related video. Friday, which is when this video is going to be posted, I'm binge sharing either like a DIY or a cleaning video or a vlog. Videos on Fridays are a little bit of an assortment, which I like because I can pick something different every week. And then on Saturdays, I share a thrift with me and haul video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!